Hey guys, what's up? It's Scott Clark with Scooter Media, and in today's video, I got a really cool and quick tutorial for you guys where we bring video into text. Let's get into it. So we've got Premiere Pro open, and the first thing we want to do is we want to drag our video clip onto our timeline. So I'm just going to drag our video clip onto our timeline. That's going to create a sequence in our project window here, and it's also going to open it up in the program window so we can see what we're doing over here. And if I scrub through, you can just see it's an aerial shot of the Chicago cityscape. So the next thing we want to do is we want to grab our type tool, or you can press T as the shortcut to get your type tool. And then we're just going to click in the program window and we're going to type. You can type whatever you want for this example. For me, I'm just going to write the word video in all caps. So we've got our word video there. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag out the text item just to match the length of our video clip. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to double click on our video text. That's going to bring up the Essential Graphics panel on our right here. And then in here, what we're going to do is we're just going to double click again on the video up here in the window. That's going to highlight our text. And then we're just going to raise the scale up so it fits our window. And I'm going to go all the way up to 1600. And by the way, I am using Impact as the font. Again, you can use whatever font you want. You generally want to use something with large letters though. So Arial Black, Impact, something along that line is probably going to give you the best results. But for today's example, I am using Impact, I'm using regular, and our character is at 1600, which is maxed out. So bring that back up to 1600. Then up here in the align area, if we just hit the two center boxes, that's going to align our text in the middle of our window. And then we can just deselect that, and now we can see right now we've got the video text on top of our aerial shot of the Chicago cityscape. So the next thing we want to do is we want to go over to our effects panel, and in here you just want to start typing a track. And what we're looking for is this track matte key right here. And that is under the video effects and in the keying folder. So what we're going to do now, we just want to drag that track matte key onto our video clip. And when I say video clip, the actual video clip below the text clip. So we don't want to add it to the text clip, we want to add it to the cityscape clip below. So I'm just going to drag that onto our clip. And then we can go up into our effects controls over here. And then down here, you can see that we've added our track matte key. Now in here, the first little option that we have is matte. All we want to do now is scroll over to where it says none, and we want to choose video 2 because our text is in video 2. If the text was in video 3 or video 4, you would choose wherever that text is. But for right now, it's in video 2, so we want to check video 2. And there you go. You can see immediately our text now has the video within it. If we scroll through it now, you can see the video moving within the text. Now I think this looks great as is, but there's a couple little things we can do to this just to spice it up a little bit. So the first thing I want to do is I want to make sure my playhead's at the very beginning of the video. You can either drag it over or you can hit the home key, and that's going to bring it over to the beginning of our video. The next thing I want to do is I want to highlight the text clip, so the video text clip on top. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to scale this until we can't see any more of the black. So right about there on my screen here, I'm looking at 3,347. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit scale, and that's going to add a keyframe here. And then I'm going to go, let's say about, I don't know, 5 seconds in. We'll go 6 seconds. So we'll just type in 6 to make it easy here. So we're going to go 6 seconds in. We're going to put this back to 100, and you can either click on this, type in 100, or you can use the reset parameter here, and that's going to bring us back to 100%. That's also going to add in a keyframe here. So if we go back and play this, you can see it starts to come in. There you go. Now, it's taken a long time to come in. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to back this up to 3 seconds. And then I'm going to drag my keyframe here back to the timeline, or to the playhead here. So that's just going to bring it onto our screen a little bit quicker. And then the only other thing I'm going to do, make this a little bit bigger up here so you can see it. I'm going to right click on our keyframe and I'm just going to hit ease in, and that's just going to make it come in a little bit smoother, and it's not going to come in so jumpy and bouncy. Okay, so we've got our text animating on. It's nice and smooth. I think it looks good. The only thing I'm going to add in now is just to keep it a little bit more dynamic. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to end our title at 10 seconds because we don't need it any longer than that. And then we're just going to drag this back here. And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the end of our clip. I'm going to go back, make sure our video clip is selected, and I'm going to add one more keyframe, and I'm just going to type in, let's say, 85. So I'm going to make that get a little bit smaller. So basically all that's going to do is our text is going to come on, it's going to hit 3 seconds, and then it's just going to keep shrinking now. And I don't know, guys, I think that looks perfect the way it is. I think this is such a cool effect. It's super easy and quick to use, but super effective and can be used for all kinds of title animations and all kinds of things. But anyways, I hope you guys found value in this. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, as it really does make a difference, and I'd love to have you join me on this YouTube journey. And also remember to hit that notification bell to stay up to date with everything coming out on this channel. Thanks for watching today's video. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.